back, guys. Yay. Time for more Dead of Night. It's been so long. Yeah, sorry I haven't been online much lately. I really gotta... Hello, the fan, random FNAF gamer. Hope you're doing well. I need a bit to warm up because it's been so long. I don't even think I'll finish this whole section one day, but that's okay. And exit box. Gotta get used to those again. I swear, it's been like a month and a half since I've done Dead of Night. Oh, almost remembered it. So what I have to do here is hit these vines, go up here, use my double jump there. Hit these, go here. Oh, okay. You have to stay on those vines to the left. This one. Yeah. How long is it gonna take me? For the whole level or just this part? Because this part, I expect 1 to 2 streams. Oh wow, that was fast. But the whole level, I guess maybe a year. I do weird. I don't even know what to do here. This is on the right track. Yeah, like that. Here. Is that probably 6 months max? Maybe. I still don't know how hard some of the other parts of the level are going to be. Because, I mean, based on what I've played, it's definitely very unbalanced. Some parts are way easier than other parts. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's... So, yeah, I genuinely have no idea. But I mean, if I keep taking like a month and a half long breaks like I just did, then yeah, definitely over a year. But Hopefully it's the longest break I ever take from this level. I've just been so busy with work and making a movie, so like everything is, yeah. That was close. Is there a game that I think is harder than Geometry Dash? I mean, it's really hard to call Geometry Dash, like, ooh, the hardest game in the world, because, I mean, the difficulty of the game just depends on the difficulty of levels that you want to play. So, it could be the hardest game in the world because, you know, impossible levels exist. But also, I mean, if you're talking about beating the hardest legitimately verified level of the game, I do think this is the hardest game in the world. But it's also such a different skill set compared to other games like some of those like really hard modded bosses in Hollow Knight or so I can't really think I personally cannot think of a game that has like a hardest accomplishment than Geometry Dash. But yeah, no, I'm not sure because you know there's so many different games that require so many different skill sets that you can't reasonably compare them. I mean, even just classic mode and platformer mode of Geometry Dash are so different that you cannot really compare levels of that difficulty. Like, yeah, this is a top 10, but it's a top 10 platformer, and I'm way better at platformers than I am at classic levels. So this is way more within my skill range than beating a top 10 classic level. If you look at the MML max mode list based on GD list, most modes are much easier than GD. Yeah, I don't really play Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'm not entirely sure what that even looks like. I didn't even know that was a thing before right now. But yeah, that is really interesting. But like once again, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, from what I know about it, is more of like a point and click game, which you know it's very difficult to compare that to the different skill sets required for beating Geometry Dash. Like, yeah, they both have timing, but I'm sure Five Nights at Freddy's has a lot more to do with like aiming your mouse right and things like that. You know, I'd say that. Yeah, predictable, but whatever. through that spike gap is like unreasonably difficult for no reason. It's okay though. I'll get it eventually. I mean, you know, just another obstacle to class. That's so many obstacles before this. Nope, I can't use my double jump there. What? Buggy vines, alright. GD, just click any button to jump off math. The hardest in memory. Yeah, that is true. Trying to learn the whole periodic table 3 times. That is very true. So yeah, you gotta remember like which characters do what different things. I think. I don't know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking about Five Nights at Freddy's like I know everything about it. But while the gameplay and hardest modes are just memory and knowledge, yeah. Yeah, I mean that would make a lot of sense. Buggy vines, I cannot stand them. Randomly it just makes me like low gravity. I don't know. Just because it wants to, I guess. Maybe I have to click like double click faster. No, last click. I was like 5 pixels away too. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's okay though. Also modes like 15/20 plus all aggressive plus silent mode plus power mode plus green run. Yeah, I don't really know what any of that means, but I feel like if you add that many modifiers to a game, definitely seems hard, that's for sure. That one vine is just tripping me up because it just keeps randomly giving me the low gravity, which throws off my whole click pattern. What do you think of that? I seem to have too many thoughts. Oh, sorry, I thought I did. I saw it. Yeah, I did watch it. It was good. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I never actually replied to that. No, it was a good layout. Don't worry. I had to stay on that line for a little longer. Close. Map approval is the most I can get. Well, I'm glad you considered my opinion to be valid. GD is just very, very tight clicking gameplay and timings and missing every frame is like pain. Yeah, no, that is very much an accurate description of Geometry Dash. Getting consistent at the first part of this checkpoint, that's good. Getting into the little bottom right corner. My favorite part in Jeff and the secret project. I'm interested to know what that secret project may entail. But I love the idea of working on a Jeff part. I should have to start holding right sooner there. It's okay. Ah, the one who does a thing is here. No way. It's been a while. How are things? Oh, I got my double jump backs. Oh, okay. Party in the stream today. I think this is like the most active Dead of Night stream I've ever had. Which is kind of crazy. They've been like my worst performing streams ever. But that's okay. Misadventures of Diddy? Is that the secret project? Yeah, I bonked on this block here, so that was never gonna make it. It's 2 deaths to the last click. 4 people, okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, that is true. I mean, I think the most viewers I've ever had in a stream for Dead of Night has been about like 7-ish. Just still not good compared to some of my most active streams, but like this is the one where the most people have talked. You know. Give us to Discord because you don't download to your phone. Ah, I see. That's definitely a thing. You're like out of space on it. This seems to go to. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't really know how to respond. Sometimes I don't know how to respond to something, but I just want to say something, so I just say words. Okay, got my double jump back again. Lines are buggy, but that's okay. Not close. I held left way too much there. Check DMs. What did you send me? Misadventures. Okay, I'll watch that after stream. was close. That spike. Yay! That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna actually go out and practice this. You just want to pop in for a second? Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. It's good to hear from you. I hope you have fun on the rest of your trip. Do you think people do you think people that can beat Great could potentially beat the Great and Only Death Corridor? I definitely think it's doable. But they managed to let it to race for real. Yeah, no, I do think it is within the realm of possibility that people could beat the original Death Corridor. That, and then go here, so let's jump right there, and exit notebook. What do I do here? Wait. What? Where do I go from there? Review content. Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to hear from someone. Yeah, no, that means a lot to hear. I'm gonna check the showcase, because I don't know what to do here.
For a limited time.
Oh, we don't want to die. So, I see. So the way that I do this is I use these vines, go up and over here and land on this pad, then go into this little nook, and then go out back onto the pad, double jump to here, double jump to get up to here, get up to here, jump, vines, double jump, and go here. That's gonna be tough. Jump out. Here. Here. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Second. See. Go here. Okay, that's doable actually. Second half of this checkpoint is way easier than the first. Oh yeah. I can absolutely do this.
Buffer demons are much easier than regular demons.
I would agree with you there, although it definitely comes down to like, personal preference, because some people are definitely better at classic mode than platform mode. So it just depends. I mean, I'm like top 300 ranked platformer players, so like, and I'm 14,000 for classic levels. So I'm definitely better at platformer levels, but it's actually harder than it looks. Nope. Not quite. It's alright. Good on 3 classic demons. Anytime I already cleared half of the platform easy demons. Yeah, I mean, I have more classic demon completions than platformer, but that's because I beat more classic demons than there are platformer demons. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know. I beat a lot, but like, you know, I have been playing this game for what, like 8, 9 years now. So I've just been around for the classic era of the game, you know. But I do think the existence of checkpoints within the middle of a level completely changes, you know, perceptions of difficulty on platformer demons. I'm sure a lot of them would be much more difficult to do checkpointless. I wonder if Dead of Night will ever be done checkpointless. That'd be insane. Those spikes. Hit him again. I don't even know. I wasn't even like, I was not locked in for that attempt. I just jumped right into that spike. Okay. Let's find out. Got there once. I can do it again. I hope.
I can't do much harder gameplay with more checkpoints.
What's my hardest as classic demons? My hardest classic demon is It Back, the extreme demon. It's almost no one's ever heard of it, but it's one of my favorite levels ever. But I've also verified an extreme demon that's slightly easier than It Back. Each day I grow. cooking. Oh yeah, that feels good. Jump over this without. Oh no, there are vines. I'm just gonna like. Okay, I'm gonna have to practice this one. 'Cause this whole room has no chance. It's so much fun. No editor. I don't know the screen. Yeah, I know, right? I did not need to go to the editor though. We're gonna be here for another 5 minutes. This object heavy. Okay. There Alright, so. Euclid, this road. And here. What do I do for here? Because I wonder if it would be like slow it down. If it would be possible to like slip in between these spikes, maybe. Oh, it is. So I could skip a lot. There's a skip. No way. Oh my god, I can skip most of this section. Like, yeah, this is hard, but... Well, this lines me up perfectly. This is funny. I'm definitely gonna beat it with the skip. And get consistent at it. It's not easy, but I definitely think doing this one hard input is easier than doing all this stuff around it.
Even levels 5 with it to the
Yeah, that'd be great. Slow it down again. Holding. See this. There. I mean, it's hard, but I want to do this skip so badly because I'm so proud of it. Like that. There. Yeah. and then that. And then half of this part gets skipped. No, more than half. I just need to get consistent at going through this spike gap. It's like it's not easy.
Hi, Bubsy.